bailando el mariachi con sus violines, con sus trompetas y la vihuela, porque se alegre y su rostro se mira fea. Ay, la 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 la, ay, la 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 la.
Mueve su baila porque ese baile es peligroso.
Ay, la 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 la, ay, la 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 la.
Pues madera porque retose mi corazón.
En la fiesta del mariachi, el que le ve el corazón.
Okay.
Okay.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Angie B, and
Lamar.
And we are greeting you from beautiful San Miguel de Allende. It's our anniversary. Anniversary.
Yeah, it is.
So we decided to come up here for a few days just to enjoy this incredible scenery. And I wanted to get your opinions on being in Mexico.
Being in Mexico is interesting. It's definitely different as far as driving and things like that culturally.
Driving.
How they do things here differently. One of the things I noticed the other day is that drivers pulling into traffic don't look. They don't look. They just drive out there. Just do it.
Yo, it's the Wild Wild West sometimes out here.
Yeah. So
I think traffic rules are suggestions.
right, stop signs are suggestions. They blow past them. They don't even look at the stop sign. They just drive through them. So, I mean, we just have to make ourselves aware of what they do, how they do things, and adjust accordingly.
But how have you found the Mexican people?
Mexican people are friendly, inviting.
Yeah, they've been very, very nice.
Nice. As a matter of fact, the great experience is we're in the process of renting a house in Queretaro, and both of the agents' names are Alejandra, and both of them go by Ali. So the agent representing the owner invited Angie into the women's
Oh yeah, they have like a whole moms group.
right.
I was like, oh,
And they
I'm
have
invited with
breakfast.
the moms.
Breakfast once a month. And,
Yes.
it's a really nice
They already
area.
put me on with the WhatsApp. They
Right.
been like, welcome to the neighborhood.
Right.
Get down,
really
get
nice.
down.
Very
Really
welcoming. I didn't have any expectations, but I was glad to see that.
Yeah. Everyone has been super nice to us, very helpful. Just the way that I have always typically found Mexican people to treat you with respect. What I enjoy seeing and what warms my heart every time I see it is the way they take care of their old people.
Yeah, the elderly. You see sons and daughters, and young people taking their elderly parents, grandparents for a walk in the
Out for a
afternoon.
walk.
To get
Just
some
in the
sun, get some
afternoon.
fresh air, get some exercise, which is really nice.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Because they're in the homes with them. They're not at a assisted living facility or anything like that. They're living in the homes with their family.
You can tell in this culture, family is a big thing.
Yeah.
And so that's been nice to see. That's been really nice to see.
Yeah.
It's also been nice for me as a news junkie to unplug for a minute. So that's actually been kind of nice. Although
she's kind of unplugged. She's slightly unplugged. She's been watching a little bit what's going on in the United States.
True.
We're still seeing
I'm always going to have my eye on.
We're still seeing the gun violence. The
Yeah.
last week or so, there's been other shootings and things like that, which is sad to me.
That's very true.
And it's. I'm glad not to be in the United States where this is an unchecked issue, an unchecked problem.
Now, there's something that I hear people, and it's usually people who've never been to the United or been outside of the United States, who talk about, oh, but Mexico, the cartels,
Right.
the cartels, or what have you. We ain't seen none of that.
You don't see people or gangsters running around here with semi-automatic weapons through the street like you see in the movies
Now,
and
if
stuff.
you're, I suppose, if you
Right.
indulge in
Yeah.
those kinds of activities,
Correct.
then you might be partaking of some violence in that way. However,
I don't run in those circles. We don't run in those circles. Why would I be even bothered? If I saw Jose, who is a part of the cartel, as one of my neighbors, hey, Jose, can I borrow a cup of sugar? Sure, Lamar, come borrow a cup of sugar. I'm not in there with them. He knows that, and I'm
Right.
not bothering in his mess. That's for him and his crew.
yeah.
You know, do I recommend him being in that? No, but that's what he chose to do, not me.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
So here in San Miguel, it's been just a really pretty experience thus far. We
Yeah.
just got into San Miguel yesterday, which was officially our anniversary.
Right.
And today, it was kind of rainy and overcast when we
It was
pulled
pouring
in.
when we got here.
Yeah.
No, it was raining. It was wet. Water, just drainage. Okay, so let's be clear.
Okay.
Sewers here, or not drainage sewers, don't exist. If they do, they're minimal because there were rivers running down the street here.
Whole ass rivers
So you have to be, aware of
over the cobblestone.
right over the cobblestone, which is very prevalent more here than I saw in Queretaro, where you go through and they have the interlocking masonry brick decorative ones.
Okay, so
So apologize for the noise, but there's a truck going down the cobblestone street here.
right.
So we're on the rooftop deck of the Airbnb.
Of
where
an
we're staying.
Airbnb that is located right downtown in Centro. So this experience of being in Centro is giving us what it need to be given in terms of the vibe of living in town.
Not for me.
Yeah, this guy, not gonna. No.
No. I mean,
So what? You didn't like the roosters cockle-doodle-doing this morning?
No,
at
the roosters
4 o'clock
and
in
then
the
the
morning?
church bells going off.
You
early in the
weren't
morning.
feeling that?
No.
You weren't?
No, none of that. And the thing about it is that it's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful town. The old world architecture, I hope it never goes away.
Oh, yeah.
Come here and visit, and how they live their lives. I wouldn't want them to change it. However, at the same time, this is not for me.
Yeah.
It really isn't. Come here and visit, walk around, partake of the food and things like that. Oh! Yesterday, we're in a restaurant having dinner, and guess who we saw there? We saw the Golden Girls.
I knew you were going to do that. Y'all just ignore him.
The Golden Girls were there. There were five.
They were not.
Five United States retirees.
First of all, I thought
women
there was
in
only
there.
4 Golden Girls.
There's five. There's five in there, and they, speaking English and all that. And
Can they live, Lamar?
and they can live, and
Let
they
the
seem-
Golden Girls live.
They seem
man.
like they were nice and everything. So
I'm mad you over there cracking on Blanche and her crew
Yeah,
having
yeah.
dinner.
Yeah, they were having
Oh, my
dinner.
goodness.
So, but this is it's a pretty town, and it's nestled here, kind of in a not so much a valley, but but it is.
I think it is in a valley because you
Yeah,
can
it
see the
is.
mountains there and the mountains there, and this is kind of in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit, but not a deep valley.
Yeah.
It's not. There are modern things that you see in the distance. There's several cell towers rolling through here.
And I don't know if you guys can see over our corner, over our shoulder, the church in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I have a thing for churches. I love church architecture. So I'm about to get my whole life this afternoon when we go for a walk.
Yeah. So I believe that our kids are enjoying this whole experience.
Oh, how do you think the kids are taking it?
Yeah, they're taking it very well. I don't see any adjustment issues. Actually, they're excited about decorating their rooms in the house that we're in process
Yeah.
of renting in Queretaro.
So for us, the bopping around scene, to bop from this place to another and then get up and pick up and go to another, I already knew that was not going to be that was not going to be this guy's life. That was not going to be. And his children are not far behind. Our children do not care for the bopping around. They want to be someplace, one place, and that's home.
Well, and bopping here, I mean, it's a foregone conclusion. Once I got here, I was like, no.
Why you say no?
Because of how confined it is, the streets, the noise, the street noise at night.
So you're saying you're not a fan of the central scene?
Central scene,
or?
yeah, the central scene in any city, whether it's here in Mexico or in the United States. DC, no. Baltimore, no. I'm not doing it because it is too loud. And the front doors, and that's why you hear the traffic outside, the front door is right at the street. You're right at the street, so and it's a busy street and there's constant movement. So all day you will hear cars and trucks, motorcycles. They even do quads here, your off-road type vehicles as
well,
ways to get around.
You need to.
Yeah, because the streets are so narrow.
Listen, let me tell you something. You trying to come to San Miguel de Allende?
Yes.
With some heels, girlfriend. Stop.
No,
Save yourself.
You need some hiking shoes or tennis shoes. You can't walk
put
around
yourself some tennis shoes on because these
Sandals?
streets.
No. Slides? No.
I wouldn't even do wedges.
No.
I wouldn't even do wedges. Flats, tennis shoe type.
Yeah.
Something with a grip.
And so the sidewalks are not even. As you walk through, they kind of dip, wave back and forth like this.
And they're narrow. So for persons with mobility issues, I would not recommend.
No.
I wouldn't recommend because you're going to have a hard time. First of all, can we talk about the hills?
Yes.
Can we just talk about the hills?
Yeah. And
let's talk about these hills.
The hills and the elevation of where San Miguel is. So you're more than 6,000 feet above sea level.
I was getting my steps in today,
so
y'all.
The air is thinner here. So if you're climbing hills and you have respiratory issues,
man, listen,
forget it. It's going to be rough.
You're going to have a time.
Yeah.
You're going to have a time. It's going to be beautiful while you're having that time, but you're going to have a time. So
if you're bringing your elderly parents here, just be aware of the fact that it's going to be rough for them walking the streets unless they are elderly parents that are
in good shape,
that are exercising, walking all the time. And then you're going to have to watch out for falls because we're talking cobblestone and the curbs are kind of high here.
Yeah, and a couple times I was afraid I was going to twist my ankle or something, and I could very well see that happening here. So be careful. Be careful.
But all in all, I mean, the dinner we had last night was really, really good. Now,
that bacon wrapped shrimp.
We found out today as we looked at the checks, they don't. Most of these restaurants don't accept debit or credit cards. They wanted
us to pay in cash,
and they write out their tickets on just notebook paper or something.
That was our breakfast.
No, they did it yesterday.
Did they do it yesterday too? Okay.
So
these little tiendas, these little mom and pop restaurants, these little restaurants and stores they are
expensive. It's, you're not going to get, so for
we met another expat this morning on our way home from our $45 breakfast,
and it was for 2 eggs and
a waffle,
one waffle for each of us. So it's 4 of us. So,
and a cup of coffee. That was weak,
right?
Which is why we had to come home to get our own coffee,
right?
Today, because the coffee was not.
Yeah, it was weak.
It was very weak.
So
whatever. Now that waffle was good.
Waffle was tasty. I'm not a fan of eggs
sunny side up. Yeah.
Sunny side up. Sunny side up. They were sunny side. I'm not one. I prefer my eggs scrambled. So I think there was a communication. I thought we were asking for scrambled eggs, but we maybe didn't.
Yeah, we didn't do that. Huevos revueltos or something like that. Yes. I think next time I'm gonna be prepared. But it was expensive, and I guess we did meet an expat on the way back from our walk, and this dude was from Chicago.
No, he's Cali.
Oh, Cali, that's right. His children were from Chicago.
Right.
Yeah, he's from Cali, and he's been here 5 years. He loves it. And he was like, it's not that expensive, I'm like, we were in Queretaro.
Yes.
And we could do way better
Yes, for sure.
for that money.
For that meal that we had, and we've gotten more.
Yeah.
Because we had dinner at Vips.
Oh, right. Just a regular old restaurant.
Yeah, restaurant. I think we didn't pay more than $25.
Yeah.
For the four of us, so it total different price structure. I'm not going to say it's gringo prices, however, they are in the mode of, well, we've got a lot of expats here.
I don't know if that was some gringo pricing. That's
I think they
true.
know. I think that they are gearing their prices towards the fact that there are a lot of expats here.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the locals are paying. I wonder if they're paying.
I would hope the locals ain't paying that much
Yeah,
for
because
that.
that's a lot.
It's a little pricey.
Yeah.
Pricey for my
sure.
taste.
For sure.
So, since we drove up here, we will be hopping said butt in said car and going to the grocery store
to get supplies to be able to cook dinner and lunch as much as we possibly can, and
Hello?
maybe going to a couple of special places that may have come recommended
Yeah.
to go and check out. But other than that, we're going to eat the rest of our meals here in this really beautiful
Mama is not trying to pay that much.
Airbnb. Yeah,
Not trying to
it's
pay
a
that
really
much.
nice place.
But again, our Airbnb is fantastic, and I had the best night's sleep last night since we've been in Mexico.
The Airbnb that we were in previously had a full-size bed in the master, which we had to sleep separately because there was not enough room. And
We need our space.
in Queretaro,
I love you. I love you. But
it was hot.
we sleep in a king size bed at home.
Yeah. Well,
That-
we're
that
well
full-
over 6 feet, so
Yeah.
both of us.
That fool wasn't hitting it.
No.
Wasn't hit. We and it didn't have air conditioning, which this guy needs for sure.
I need air. I need it to be cool to sleep. If I'm hot, I'm awake all night.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna work.
Yeah, but this Airbnb had a very comfortable king size bed. That bed was so comfortable.
it's cooler, much cooler here.
Matter of fact, do you hear that?
What?
It's calling me. It's calling me now. It's calling me back to go back in that bed, man, because it was so
really
nice.
nice here. The climate here is much cooler than probably about 5 to 6 degrees cooler than
It was
Queretaro.
just a little chilly.
I think it got down to about 56, 57 last night.
And we slept with. Did you close the door?
I eventually closed because it got a little chilly in there.
Well, yeah, it was
The
cold.
ceiling fan running, but it was comfortable, so I could sleep.
Yeah. This Airbnb had a nice screen on the master bedroom sliding glass door to the outside because
Right.
it
To keep the bugs
faces
out.
like a courtyard. We'll insert a video that gives you a tour of our Airbnb. Give you guys a quick tour of our Airbnb. This is the other side of our rooftop deck. Very nice living space with a incredible view. Incredible. This is beautiful. Come on, Candy. Let's take the folks downstairs to the bedroom level. It just rained here, so I'm kind of trying to step around to make sure I don't get my toesies wet. But this is Ben's room. Come on, Kate. This is the room that Ben is staying in. Yep. This is his room, and he's in the bathroom. Very nice. Fans. And of course, they have a heater in San Miguel. Lamar is downstairs in our room, and that's the little courtyard in between. Let's check out Gabby's room. A little lovely, the artwork is gorgeous. Let's check out Gabby's room. Let's check out Gabby's room. Oh, as usual, stuff on the floor. But Gabby has a desk in hers. She could have put that on the desk. And this is the courtyard to the front of the house. Very nice. You're in the bathroom too?
Yeah, are you taking a video?
Yeah. You could have put your stuff on the table, you know, instead of on the floor.
Yeah.
All right, let's go downstairs. We put our covers on the couch because we didn't want candy fur all on their couch. But this is nice living room. Very nice. And then in here is a half bath. I don't know if you guys can see. Where's the light? Oh, there it is. Nice. Very nice. Come on out, Kane. And this is the kitchen. We put the dog's things right there. Very nice kitchen. Very nice. High ceilings. Nicely done. And then this is the courtyard that leads out to the main street. And then there's a washer dryer here in the courtyard, which is open to the sky. Has a cute little bistro eating area. We've got laundry that we've got to wash. Brought our Tide with us. Who's coming down the steps? It's Ben. Okay. There's the bear. He's heading upstairs. Nice flat screen TV, smart TV, little bistro table situation right here. And this area is, again, open to the outside, which is very interesting. This is the master bedroom right here. So you, if it's raining, you asked out. There's the anniversary guy. Right there. The door's stuck. Nice king size bed. And who is that waking up? There's a dude waking up from his nap. This is the bathroom. Very nice. With a shower. Oh, yeah. Look at that ceiling, guys. I love those ceilings. And what I like most about this master bath and bedroom are these ceilings. Look at that. I just love that. I love that. Lamar closed the window. Y'all know what time that is.
No, he's on cane.
Oh.
So this is a really nice area.
It is.
It's a nice place to come visit. Would I want to live here? No. No, not in kind of, unless we were out in a suburb area of this. No. And I like the fact that in Queretaro, I can actually see myself enjoying my hobby.
Yes. Yes.
I can see myself enjoying my hobby.
So, with that being said, we're so grateful that you guys tuned in.
Yes.
Check out our channel to see what we're up to. We're going to try to bring you more content. And what you need to stay tuned for is the video of which house we picked
right
in our House Hunter series. Because we did pick a house.
Yes.
We did sign our, give our deposit.
Yes.
And all that kind of stuff and set our move-in date.
Yes.
So we want to make sure that you can stay tuned for that.
Right.
So click the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when we upload videos, because we're going to definitely try to be better about uploading our videos.
Absolutely.
Okay? All right.
All right.
Bye, guys.
See ya.